शेयर कर लगते हैं शेयर के प्रभु माता No, you can start. Yeah.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschakta Deshutarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
कहाँ आ रहा है माता जी की आवाज आ रही है ना देखो सरकाना चाहिए ना तो यहाँ से यहाँ आपके मोबाइल से नहीं आ रहा कैसे काम कर रहे हैं मुझे पता नहीं पड़ रहा
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लाद लाददायिने
अवचरण भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णु पादोष्टक श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णु पादोष्टक श्रील गौर कृष्णदास बाबाजी महाराज की जय विष्णु पादोष्टक श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णु पादोष्टक श्रील भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय विष्णु पादोष्टक श्री 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 जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। मायापुर धाम की जय। नवद्वीप वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गंगा माई जमुना माई तुलसी महारानी भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री श्री नृसिंह बलदेव की जय। भक्त भगवान श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंद। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gaurang Hari Naam Sankirtan ki jai.
We'll do one round of chanting with Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्ण कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Thank you very much, and I'm so excited to see all of you again after a week. Thanks for coming to this Saturday regular program. I also see some bright new faces. I would like to get them introduced. Hare Krishna Mataji. What is here?
Nidhi Mataji.
Nidhi Mataji. She's a friend of Kamala Mataji. Right? So Nidhi Mataji, let's welcome her by chanting 3 times loudly. Hari Bol. Rahul Prabhu. Hare Krishna Rahul Prabhu. So let's welcome him again 3 times. Hari Bol, please. Thank you very much for coming. Did I miss anyone? Before I get to a very special guest today among us, they are here. Before our speaker comes, I would like to introduce His Grace Madan Gopal Prabhu. Hari Bol. And Her Grace Manasi Mataji. Hare Krishna. So they are very dear. Those who don't know, actually, let me introduce. Take 2 minutes. Is that okay, Prabhu? Thank you. So Madan Gopal Prabhu is GBC Secretary for our ISKCON Philadelphia. Okay, and they are both from Tobacco Temple. They are the pillars of the newly built temple in Princeton, ISKCON Center, ISKCON, New Jersey. Have you visited? Anyone? Okay, please visit. It's a very beautiful, big temple. Parsippany, sorry. So they are the pillars, root for that. And he's also an initiating spiritual master in the International Society of Krishna Consciousness. So thank you very much, Prabhu, for coming today. So before our special speaker, guest speaker, His Grace Akrura Prabhu comes in, they're on the way, getting delayed by a couple of minutes. So did I miss anyone before? Okay. So I'd like to make some news announcements. As you all know, tomorrow is a big festival at ISKCON Philadelphia. It's Snana Yatra. So it's a very special event, you know. So where the lordships, they come out and everyone bathes the Lord, and lords, they fall sick. Did you hear this? They fall sick. And they go into seclusion for 2 weeks until they come out, and then they go to Gita Nagari for a big Rath Yatra. You all know that, right? So this is a very special event, and not everyone can see the Lord when they are sick. Okay, only special people. So you can still offer if you want to, whatever, they'll take your offer to the Lord.
while they are in seclusion. So when they are in seclusion, there will be a photo at the altar. No deities, you can't see deities for 2 weeks. Then you go to Gita Nagari for a big Rath Yatra. So that is about Snana Yatra. So please don't miss. Tomorrow is a very wonderful event at ISKCON Philadelphia. And then next Saturday we have another very special guest. Guess who? He is one of the senior most disciple of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is going to be here. No, not Balabhadra Prabhu. Advaita Maharaj. His Holiness Advaita Goswami Maharaj. So he is going to be here. Jai Advaita Swami Maharaj. So please don't miss. That's a very special event next week, on Saturday at this place. And after that, we are going to hit a very big festival, which is after Rath Yatra, Janmashtami. When is that Janmashtami? August 16th. And very fortunate because it falls on Saturday this time. So it's going to be really big festival. So please get prepared. There will be a lot of services at ISKCON Philadelphia also. So please enroll into services. So the week after that, after Janmashtami, that is on 16th, right? The week after that, Saturday. So we are celebrating Janmashtami here. Okay, and with a very special guest. So from Atlanta. Can you guess who? Haribol! His Grace Akrura Prabhu is coming here. So we are going to have a very big festival here, Janmashtami. So I'm actually searching for a hall here to make it as a public event rather than. So I made to finalize that. So I'll share that news with you. But it's going to be a Janmashtami event. So he's going to be here with us for 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So Sunday at ISKCON Philadelphia is giving lecture. So that will be a Janmashtami week about Krishna pastime. Friday it's going to be at Bhakti Garden. Have you heard Bhakti Gardens at Philadelphia, downtown? So the Friday program will be there. So please try to make it for all the 3 events because it's going to be a series on Krishna pastimes. So that is about Akrura Prabhu ki Jai. So very soon, one of our senior most devotees, disciple of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, His Grace Kaivalya Prabhu will be joining us soon. So he's on the way. So meanwhile, I'll take this opportunity to introduce His Grace Akrura Prabhu. So in 1979, he came in touch with ISKCON in Greater Kailash, New Delhi at age of 14. Can you imagine age of 14? 1979. How many years is that? Quick, mathematicians. Wrong. 46? Good. So he started to follow 4 regulative principles more strictly, started attending morning and evening program at the temple on a daily basis, depending on school schedule. And he helped the Sankirtan department as an assistant to Sankirtan leader. Although living at home at that time, but due to causeless Vaishnava compassion, invited to join the Bhakti training program led by His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj. At that time, I was a Delhi temple president. After finishing 10+2, joined the ashram and sent to Vrindavan to help out with lower level management on a temporary basis. In 1984, he got initiated by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj in Vrindavan, 1984. And 1987, he was sent to Vancouver, Canada to serve the temple. He's actually from Canada. He lives there with his family. So in 1987, he was sent to Vancouver. It was a difficult time at that time. The temple was in a desperate need of regular monthly donations to keep operating. So he helped the temple, and he got married and got a job to keep the inflow of Lakshmi. In 1987 to 2002, he kept working outside and supporting the temple as a donor as well as supporting the family. So in 2002, he was instructed to join the temple council. In 2002 to 2012, he served as a local temple in different managerial positions. Also served the Canadian National Council and chaired North American Temple President's Body during this time. 2009 to date, he was deputed to serve the Deputy GBC in Global Management. So he is currently the Deputy GBC in Global Management. In 2011, he became part of the SPT to chair Srila Prabhupada's position committee. In 2012, he resigned from local Canadian and North American responsibilities to be able to focus on service to the global bodies. Presently, he is serving as a member of Deputy GBC body on a global portfolio and is a member of Strategic Planning Network. His father was his main inspiration. His father is Grace Jayananda Das. He joined ISKCON in 1979 in Delhi. He was born in Meerut. He worked as a chemistry professor in Muzaffarnagar. That is where Prabhu was born. This is the same district where Shuktal is located. Anybody know Shuktal? Shuktal is the actual place where Sukadeva Goswami spoke Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. Shuktal. Akrura Prabhu lived in a greater Kailash when his father came across his first Bhagavad Gita as it is. His father read the whole Bhagavad Gita on the same night and decided to join Srila Prabhupada's mission. Haribol. He became a full-time preacher in 1989. He committed to collect rupees 2 crores for the Glory of India project, a 108 feet monumental. In 1994, he completed his collection commitment and left his body. His father was specially blessed by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Upon his instructions, Akrura Prabhu is preaching Krishna consciousness in Delhi, Vrindavan, rest of UP, Punjab, Haryana and Gujarat in India. He conducts regular seminars in North America and often travels to West Indies, East Africa and wherever else he is sent by his spiritual master. He visits India twice a year for the GBC meetings. So let's all welcome by chanting 3 times loudly, Haribol! 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 So thank you very much, Prabhu, for honoring my request. So I would like to hear from him. Meanwhile, I'll take 2 minutes to set up the projector.
It's okay.
We don't need projector.
You're gonna have to turn the lights on.
Yes. I'll have my...
I'd rather see everybody than the projector. You turn the lights off, then I can't see people. Oh, this is the mic? Yes.
It's recording. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. I think my 2-word introduction is better than the long introduction. The 2 words are that I am a fool and a rascal. And you know who fools are and who rascals are because Srila Prabhupada in his purports always describes fools and rascals. That's who I really am. But thank you for the introduction. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to serve you. And I heartily welcome all of you to this wonderful Saturday program today. On behalf of ISKCON, Philadelphia, North America, and our global ISKCON. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Agyantimirandasya
Om Ajnanatimirandasya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Gnananjanashalakaya
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam
Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam
Apitam Yena Bhutale
Stapitam Yena Bhutale
Swayam Rupa Kadamaya
Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam
Dadati Swapadantikam
Dadati Swapadantikam.
He Krishna Karuna Sindhu
He Krishna Karuna Sindhu
Deenabandho Jagatpate
Dinabandhu Jagatpate
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Radha Kanta Namostute
Radha Kanta Namostute
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Vrishabhanusute Devi
Vrishabhanusute Devi
Pranamami Hari Priye
Pranamami Hari Priye
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Swamin Iti Namine
Swamin Niti Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Paschatya Deshatarine
Paschatya Deshatarine
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadara
Shri Advaita Gadadara
Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Divasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Thank you. I want to extend special thanks for Madan Gopal Prabhu and his family for hosting me in this area. Very kind and compassionate. And Prabhuji for picking me up in the morning and bringing me over here, his wife and family, especially Brenda. She lent me her room for an hour. So how many of you have this Bhagavad Gita? Almost everybody. And how many are reading? Everybody? So these mantras that we were reciting, these mantras are for different personalities. The first mantra, Om Agyantimrandasya is dedicated to Guru. And the second mantra, who is it dedicated to? Who said that? Yes. Next time, raise your hand. Thank you. That's Rup Goswami. Rup Pranam. We are considered to be Rupanugas. We are the followers of Rup Goswami. So that's why the second, the most important mantra is the Rup Goswami mantra. And then we offer pranams to all the 6 Goswamis. And then the Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu is a pranam to Krishna. So I noticed when I was, what is your preferred language?
English.
Hindi, English, Gujarati, Punjabi. How many Punjabis are here? There's some Punjabis. And Gujaratis? More Gujaratis. And Hindi? Everybody who understands Hindi. So you want English?
Yes.
So in English, the mantras we were speaking were Sanskrit. And I noticed when I said, Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu, everybody replied, Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. When I said Dina Bandho, everybody said Dina Bandhu. When I said Jagatpati, Jagatpate, everybody said Jagatpati. So, I'm from Delhi, and there is an old joke from Delhi. You want me to tell you the joke? You know how the Delhi temple is the world champion in the distribution of books. So, one young bhakta, because there is so much push for book distribution, bhaktas are sent very quickly before a lot of training to go out and distribute books. So this bhakta was sent out to distribute books, and he gave the Bhagavad Gita to somebody in Chandni Chowk. And somebody grabbed the Bhagavad Gita and they said, well, below the Bhagavad Gita, your Gita says as it is. Why does it say as it is? So this devotee didn't know what to say. He said, well, as it is means we distribute them as they come from the factory, as it is. That means we don't take the time to open them up and read them. So that is why I would like you to bring your attention to opening up the Bhagavad Gita and when you go home and read the Sanskrit in English or in Sanskrit, whatever, and notice that it says, Hey Krishna Karna Sindho, not Dhu. What does it say? Hey Krishna Karna Sindho, Dina Bandho, Jagat Pate. Please notice, because otherwise we would qualify for as it is if we don't read. Any shloka of the Bhagavad Gita, we are not reciting every week, but this we are. And we are making several mistakes in one shloka every week, week after week. So it's a good idea to open up and read, because you are right. Krishna's name is Deen Bandhu, not Bandho. But that's not what the book says. Bandhu is referred to because we're calling Krishna. We don't call Krishna by his name. In Sanskrit, we called Bandhu, and if we call Bandhu, we call them Bandho. We are calling that name. If we are writing that name or referring to that name, that Krishna's name is Dina Bandhu, that's okay. But here, his name is not being told, it's being called. So when we call that name in Sanskrit, we call it Bandho, Jagatpate. So there is a difference between Karuna Sindhu and Karuna Sindhu. And if we have the Bhagavad Gita and it is a simple mantra that we are supposed to recite every time or even every day, you know, these mantras also double for pranam mantras. Anytime you offer pranam to Krishna anywhere, maybe at your home, at your temple, or another Hindu temple, wherever. Or if you want to get up and offer pranams to Krishna as it is, without anything, you can use this mantra. This is Krishna's pranam mantra, can be used as it is anywhere at any time to offer pranams to Krishna. It glorifies Krishna, his different glories are there, and Namostute is the pranam. So it can be used anytime. And if we pronounce the mantra wrong, it is better than nothing. We're not going to get punished. Krishna is still looking, but why not do it right? I'm not saying that the mantra will have no effect, but if the mantra is spoken as it is, it goes all the way through from this material world, through all the coverings of this universe, through all the material world and into Vaikuntha and all the way up to Goloka if it is pronounced right. All of these things we can say in English. We are in the English speaking world and Srila Prabhupada always spoke in English. But the mantras, he always spoke in Sanskrit and he always told us to speak the mantras in Sanskrit because in Sanskrit it has that effect and direct. We can offer pranams to Krishna in our own words, not use any of these words. We can do that. But then that has my potency behind. If we use this, then we have the potency of the acharyas behind. Whose potency would you rather use, your own or the acharyas? So that's why the mantra. We take shelter of the mantra and we take the mantra and offer it as it is because we want the potency of the acharyas included in our pranam. We can say to each other, please accept my humble obeisances, Prabhu. Or we can say, Vancha kalpataruvascha kripa sindhuvascha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo. So if we said, Vancha kalpataruvascha kripa sindhuvascha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo, not only did we offer pranams to the Prabhuji who is in front of us right now, we also offer pranams to all the Vaishnava devotees in the whole world who are there and also who have already left. So which one do you rather do? That's why we go Vanchakapturuvascha Kripasindhuvascha Pattanam Bhavanti. On a personal basis, we also say please accept our humble obeisances. Please accept my humble obeisances. Like that. So what would you like me to discuss today? You have anything on your mind? I tried to give you some insight of the mantra and of the pronunciation and the idea of as it is. I speak a lot. My wife always has this problem with me. She says, you don't know how to do anything, but you really know how to speak. Anything means she means I don't know how to cook the rice. I don't know how to make the roti. But because of the instructions of my Guru Maharaj, I speak. So I can speak all night. I can speak on any subject that you want me to speak on, anything you have a doubt about, anything you would like to know more about, or I can go on. How would you like me to serve you? I'm only here today. God knows when you will ever meet me. Anybody knows me from before? Has seen me before anywhere? It's my lucky day. So when we will meet again, I don't know. I am new to Krishna consciousness, as Prabhuji said, it's only been 46 years. So I'm ready to serve. Yes, somebody had their hand raised. Yes.
What is our dharma in Kali Yuga?
What is our
Dharma in Kali Yuga.
dharma? What is our dharma in Kali Yuga? Actually, dharma doesn't really change from yuga to yuga. So many things change. Dharma, our dharma as human beings coming into this material world is to try to transcend this material world, to get out of here. We are here not because it's a very good place to be, not because we are rewarded. Maybe some of you feel that being in America is a reward. Not these days, everybody is having doubts. Is being in America a reward? Ever since January 20th or something, it is not so rewarding. People are not so thrilled to be here, but otherwise. But really, all the difficulties of this material world, Srila Prabhupada said, are all here in America. Everything. There is still, the death rate is what percentage? 100%? Still 100%. And disease, very expensive. More expensive than anywhere else in the world. If you get sick in America, it's a big problem. It can be a much bigger problem than anywhere else in the world. So, Srila Prabhupada said that he really liked America. He said, it's a wonderful place to be. He liked how devotees joined him, hippies, and he had so much difficulty everywhere else. And in America, his movement was flourishing. And at one time, he decided, give up the rest of the world, give up India even. We will just preach in United States. He really liked the country, he liked the people. But one thing he didn't like, people consume so much beef here. So much beef raising, so much cow killing. So many people are eating so much beef. How many cows are cut here? How many people are just consuming cows instead of worshipping cows, respecting cows? People want to eat cows. You know what happens? After these cows are killed, nobody is eating their bones, right? So there's big trucks, 60, 70-meter trucks, big trucks that carry the bones of these cows to a special place where the bones are cleaned and then converted into powder. It's called beef tallow. And you know where it goes? It goes to your homes. It's in your soap. It's in your shampoo. The bigger the packaging, the more beef tallow is in it. Living in America, have you ever heard of milavat, adulteration? Never, right? Any company found mixing wrong items into wrong items? Never here. You know why? Because it's legal. It is legal in America to adulterate. It is legal in America to mix wrong things into your item. It's not called adulteration. It's not called milavat. What is it called? It's called increasing the volume, increasing the profit. And these companies who sell all these adulteration products, they are legal companies. They have brochures, they have catalogs, they are legally established, and they are selling all these milavat things to companies all over the place in America. Of course, they are not found because they're legal. And inside sources told me that if you buy like a 100 mm pack of 100 ml pack, a small pack of shampoo, less adulteration. You buy half a liter, more adulteration. 1 liter, even more adulteration. 2 liter, it's full of it. Somebody was working in a bottling plant where these things are bottled. So there's separate products of the same company, same thing, same everything. Separate products to fill smaller bottles and separate product to fill medium bottles and separate product with all the same label. All the same label. Because the level of adulteration is more. The level of adulteration more, meaning it has more beef tallow. So not only in America, all the Americans are consuming so much cow, so are we. Of course, we don't eat the soap, we don't eat the shampoo, but next time you put shampoo in your head, try to taste that in your mouth. You will taste it. The taste of the shampoo will come to your mouth as soon as you put it on your head. If you haven't tried, try it next time. Put shampoo on your head and notice the taste in your mouth. You will know what the shampoo tastes like. In any case, Srila Prabhupada did not like this about America. We are having to consume what goes around comes around. जो अमेरिका में बनेगा, जो बिकेगा, वही हम कंज्यूम करेंगे, उसी को हम खाएंगे. तो किसी न किसी तरह से वो हमें आके घेर लेगा. इसलिए जो कुछ भी आप खरीदो, make sure that it is vegetarian. Even in India, it is now difficult to find a vegetarian soap and shampoo. Other item you need to make all of these things is oil. And oil, that beef fat is cheaper than any kind of oil anywhere in the world because there is so much beef. That beef fat is so much cheaper, like less than 1/5 of the price. If you want to use vegetable oil or use beef fat, the price difference is 5 times. So even in India, to use oil, they are using beef fat. India is also a very big producer of beef now. We want all that to change, but it's not changing all that quick. India is known to be the biggest exporter of beef. You know who becomes biggest exporter of anything? What makes a product so popular in the world? Cost. If it's cheap, everybody wants it. That's why we are using all Chinese items. What is so good with China? Cheap. So there is one thing India is beating China on, and that is beef. Indian beef is even cheaper than China. So in India, sometimes you can find those soaps with the green symbol, red symbol. But in America, there is no such thing. But everything has a 1-800 phone number on it. You can call them and ask them on the 1-800 number. Does it have any animal byproducts? Your product such and such. Does it have animal byproducts? They will tell you, yeah, it does. They may not tell you it's 60% of your bottle or 50% of your bottle. They are by law bound to declare the ingredients. They have a way of hiding the names in the ingredients, but they are not by law forced to tell you how much percentage. So the soap has that much soap in it. Rest of it is a filler. What is called a filler. Here, it's called a filler. Somewhere else, it could be called milawat. But here, it's not milawat. It's filler. So we were talking about uh, Krishna consciousness. Sorry, what was your question?
What is our dharma?
Dharma. So the dharma in Kali Yuga or any yuga remains the same because we are in this material world, and especially when we get to a human birth. It has taken us so many births to get to a human birth. And even human births are 400,000. So we get less intelligent human births. And then more intelligent human birds and more intelligent human birds. And finally, we get to a human birth where we're going to get in touch with the bhakti. We're going to get in touch with the devotees to really understand that I am a soul inside this body. I am not the body. And the soul belongs to the super soul, and that's where it wants to go. So all of this is called Atma Sakshatkar, self-realization, realizing the self. So then our dharma becomes to find a way to get out of this cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease. It is like Kolu ka bell. You know Kolu ka bell? The oxen that's going around in circles all day. All day it's been going around and round and round and round. The whole day is gone by, and by the end of the day, where did he get? Nowhere. Nowhere. So if we waste this human birth and not use it to get out of the cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease, then we would be just like that oxen going round and round and round and round and round and round. And at the end of the day, where did we get? So we have to be intelligent to understand that. Many people don't have the intelligence, or they don't want to use the intelligence to bother about such things. So, kya hai? But this is the chance. Hari Hari Vifale Janama Govainu Manusha Janama Paya Radha Krishna Navachiya Janina Shunina Vish Khainu
जानिया then सुनिया
जानिया सुनिया
जानिया सुनिया
तो वही तो मैंने कहा जानिया सुनिया तो thank you. But the point is to understand the purport of it. That if in this human birth we do not chant the holy name, Radha Krishna na bhajiya, then it is like jaan bujh ke wish kha lena. कैसे विष खा लेना? नहीं प्रभु जी, हम तो विष नहीं खा रहे, विष ही खा रहे हैं। अगर जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी को अपना नहीं रहे तो विष ही खा रहे हैं। एवरी डे वी आर डाइंग, stepping towards death every day without fail. Even a newborn baby, where is he going? Going towards death. Sorry to say, that is the reality. Every newborn baby is moving towards their death. So are we. We are moving much faster. So the dharma of Kali Yuga is to understand that number one, we are not here to enjoy, because what we want, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय चिटे नोट हरे, जय चिट्टे नोट हरे, स्वामी जय चिट्टे नोट हरे, इस जग के सब संकट नोट ही दूर करे। ओम जय चिट्टे नोट हरे। All of our life we keep running after Maya, money, and we think इस जग के सब संकट नोट ही दूर करेंगे। All the problems of my life will be removed by money. None of them will be removed by money. None of them. None of them. Anything that is real, anything that will give you happiness, you cannot purchase. Anything you can purchase is material anyways. So to realize that our purpose, that Krishna brought us to this human life now finally and got us in touch with the devotees, we should use this human birth now to chant the holy name and try to get out of the cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease, and go home, go back to God. That is the dharma in Kali Yuga. Clear? Next question. Devotees are fully trained here. They're not asking any questions. That means they have all the answers. Huh? So should I ask my questions? Because I still have doubts. Should I ask you? Yes.
No, I have a question.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand to answer questions.
We always hear like we should associate with the advanced devotees
Yes.
and senior devotees. Okay, that is fine. But sometimes it happens like those who are senior devotees, we want to see like, okay, they are senior, these qualities they have, and okay. But sometimes when senior devotees or advanced devotees, they don't want to associate with us. And we are looking into ourselves like, where I am doing wrong, why they are not associating with us, why they are not giving time to us. So how to find out that, like, where we are wrong? We are following 4 regulatory principles, we are trying not to gossip, do whatever Prabhupada has given us. We are trying our hard. And we want to hanker for the association of advanced devotees. So how we can just find out like we are wrong?
So the question is, what is the mistake we are making? Why the senior devotees, more advanced devotees don't want to associate with us?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to answer that, but there is another way of looking at it. Who's senior and who's more advanced? Just by the date of initiation. just by their physical age. What is my age and what is your age? So if I ask you, when were you born, Mataji? Don't say, but you may say, okay, Prabhuji, I was born January 1, 1996. Okay, that's one way of figuring out how old you are. I don't want to know, but let's just say that's the date. Now, whose birthday is it? Is it your birthday or the present body that you're in? Body. It is the body's birthday. What's yours? What's your birthday? You don't know your birthday. Me neither. So what we are looking at is the body. Are we the body or the soul? Whose birthday are we celebrating? So what makes me older to you? My birthday comes before you. I'm older. But does that make my body older to your body, or does that make my soul older to your soul? Which one is it? So, spiritual advancement, as far as the spiritual advancement is concerned, we are sitting here, let's say the average age in this room is 35, 36 years of age. Which one of us is more advanced? Somebody who just enters the room who's 5 years old could be more advanced than all of us. Spiritually more advanced than all of us, that 5-year-old that externally or materially we call no experience. What are you? Who are you? What do you know? We are all ready to chastise that little boy. But he could be more advanced than all of us. That's why Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that my devotee never perishes. So does Krishna's devotee's body does not perish? Or the devotion doesn't perish? So is that spiritual advancement that devotion or his body? That devotion. So what I'm trying to get at is we don't know who's senior, who's junior. We don't know who's spiritually more advanced and who's not. How would you figure? How would you say that this Prabhuji is more advanced? Oh, he wears a big tilak. He wears a big kantimala. This one has a turban on. Maybe he's more advanced. Maybe underline the word. Maybe. Maybe any of these things are true. And maybe they're not. So I agree that we should try to associate with senior and more advanced devotees. But practically speaking, we have no way of figuring that out. This Prabhuji has written a couple of books. Maybe that makes him. But that 5-year-old who just entered the room, he had written a dozen books in his previous lives. What makes him more? So, what we should be doing is looking for devotee association. If we try to find who's more spiritually advanced, who's more senior, we would be starting to judge them. Do you want to really judge devotees? Do you want to go there? We don't want to really start judging people, especially not devotees. So, I think the answer to your question is devotee association, like-minded devotees who seem to be following. One thing you should always look for, uh, satsanga. Satsanga, not just sangha, satsanga. Keep away from bad sangha. What is bad sangha? Bad sangha is I am over there, me trying to declare in any way, shape, or form, and you're down there. I am the victim, and everybody else is on my case. These are signs of finding bad sangha. Those who are always looking for something or other wrong. He said this wrong, she did this wrong, look at her sari, look at her blouse, and look at her this thing and that thing. That is pinpointing Vaishnav Ninda. Always stay away from those devotees. The devotees who are visibly or in no way, shape, or form that you have ever seen are involved in Vaishnav Ninda, they're okay. Vaishnav Ninda, then no matter how big a tilak they're wearing, how big their kanthi mala is, how big their jap mala is, how loudly they say Hare Krishna, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Where we live, it is we are fortunate enough to get any association, so we should take advantage of any and all association that we can find, except Vaishnav Ninda kind of association. Stay away from that. Other than that, all association is good association. We should always try to learn from devotees who are in any way, shape, or form, quote unquote, junior to us. We can still learn from them. I always say that, and I always try that. I really do. I always try. I try to learn from so-called junior devotees. I don't know who's a junior devotee. As far as I'm concerned, I am the junior most. So that is the mood that Srila Prabhupada wanted us to keep. You heard Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, and Uttama Adhikari, right? And what did Srila Prabhupada say that he was? He said, I am Kanishta. He declared every time, I am Kanishta. That is a sign of Uttama. If I am accepting that I am Uttama, then I have doubt. So, Srila Prabhupada wanted us to give us a mood. wanted us to get mood, and that mood is I am Kanishta. I am junior most. If I am junior most, then who's senior to me? Everybody, the whole room is senior to me. If I am least spiritually advanced, then who's more advanced than me? Everybody. That should be our mood. Generally speaking, I am I am preaching what I preach in the way I preach. This way, everywhere. That I am the junior most. Because if I am looking at that devotee being senior to me, that means I will also be looking, oh, this must be junior to me. If I'm looking at senior, then I'm also, okay, he's not senior. Then what is he? Junior. That is not the move Srila Prabhupada wanted us to follow. If he called himself a Kanishta, then who are we to call ourselves anything higher? So this is grading devotees. It's not really a good idea. Not good for my consciousness. Not good for my spiritual advancement. It's not good for the community where I live. Because then there will be debates. No, let's call that Prabhu because he is more senior. Let's call that Prabhu because he is spiritually more advanced. This is prasadam. We just take. We don't say, no, don't give us bundi, give us halwa. So association is also like that. Of course, one more time, we have to avoid wrong association. The Vaishnav Ninda is the big sign. Talking about other people, that's a bad sign. You want to talk to me? Talk about yourself. Talk about me. And best of all, talk about Krishna. Talk about Srila Prabhupada. Talk about Acharyas. Why are you talking about other people? If somebody is interested in talking about other people, there is a possibility that there's something wrong. So please try and adapt that mood. It's not coming from me, it's coming from Srila Prabhupada. It's he who wanted us to adopt that mood. Who's junior, who's senior? Okay. Thank you. You clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you for asking the question so for benefit of everybody. Yes.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna mantra chant Lord Krishna and Lord Ram, but both of them are say, equal. But when you go to ISKCON temple, we see only Krishna and his Parivar, but we don't see Ram and Ram Parivar. And how did Ram have more prominence to get into the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? And we celebrate Ram Navami once in a year, we go to the Ram on that day, Sankirtan Ram about Ram on that day, but none of any other day. But how come Ram's name is only name? When we chant only and pray Krishna, all other 364 days about Krishna and Ram only on one day.
So what is the question?
How did Ram's name also got into the Hare Krishna mantra?
How did Lord Ram's name got into the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? The Hare Krishna Mahamantra is Hare Krishna Mahamantra as it is. We did not compile it. We did not make it. It's given in the Shastra. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra is in the Shastra is actually given Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Then Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually switched it around to Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we chant it this way on the authority of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna, he is Ram. So that is one matter. The other thing, the name of Krishna, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is 16 names. 8 names represent Radharani or the Shakti of Krishna, and 4 names represent Krishna and 4 names represent Ram. So Krishna is Krishna, but Krishna is Ram also. That Ram in the Hare Krishna Mahamantra stands for Balram also. It stands for Parshuram also. It stands for the potency of enjoyment also. So it is not only Ram. And the truth of the matter to understand is if you worship Krishna, Lord Ram's worship is included. You do not have to worship Ram separately. I am not the one saying that. Guru, Sadhu and Shastra are saying that. If you worship Lord Ram, you worship all the other incarnations, is okay, there is nothing wrong with it. We worship Lord Nrsimhadev, we worship Vaman, Varaha, all kinds of different on certain days. But every day we do worship all of them by worshipping Krishna. Clear? If you worship Krishna, then all the incarnations worship is included. Even all the demigods worship. The worship of all the demigods is also included. All the demigods will not have to be worshipped separately. You worship Radharani by Hare, all the Devis are worshipped. You don't have to now worship Saraswati separately and Parvati separately. They're all included in the name of Hare or Radharani. So if you worship Radharani, all the other goddesses worship is included. If you worship Krishna, all the gods, demigods, incarnations, everybody's worship is included. But still, on special occasions, on special days, we still like to worship Krishna in that form. On Varadev appearance day, we worship Krishna in the Varadev form as well. Right? So that is the way of adjusting our vision, or how Srila Prabhupada wanted us to see the matter. He did not establish Krishna temples everywhere because he thought that except Krishna there is no other God. Or we do not believe, or we do not worship, or we do not respect. We respect everybody. But according to the Shastra, the worship of everybody is included in the worship of Krishna. So every day, if we worship Krishna, all other worship is part of it. हाथी के पैर में सबका पैर. But on special occasions, we like to worship other forms as well. Clear?
Thank you.
Any other question? Yes.
The scripture mentions, or Prabhupada also mentions, there are 8.4 million type of living entities.
Yeah, species.
And out of which is 400,000 humans.
Yes.
When you say 400,000 type of humans, what do we really referring to?
Okay. So, gathering from different places, Srila Prabhupada gave this information, never in one place. The 400,000 human beings, there are much higher human beings. Like Brahma, he is a Jiva, and he is the highest, topmost. Brahma is number one on top, from the top, from this 400,000 species. And then, of course, where Brahma lives is Satyaloka. So the inhabitants of the Satyalokas are below him. And then you come to the next realm, and next realm, and next realm. So we go down. There is the demigods. And then you always heard of Sura Sur Sangram. Sur and Asur are always fighting. Why? Who fights? Those who are kind of equal. If America got into a war with Russia, everybody will be raising eyebrows here. But America is getting into so many other wars. Anybody raising eyebrows? क्या है? और कोई वॉर नहीं है. जाके उनको पीट के आ जाएंगे बस. जाके किसी दिन रशिया को पीट के आ जाओ. So war is in equals. So where the demigods are, Indradi Devata, the demons are right below. That's why they're always fighting. I'm sure in American courts it's the same thing. There are so many cases waiting, and a lot of those cases are between brothers. Because the brothers fight the most. Why? Because they consider themselves to be equals. Why should I be less than him? So then there are other lower planets, higher than the Earth, but lower planets. Then we are maybe a few up from the bottom. Like that there are, because it's the whole universe. And we only know about this universe. We also know that this universe is the smallest universe. There are so many other universes and bigger universes. So they have more realms. So that way, the 400,000 species are divided. And one time, Srila Prabhupada also mentioned that when we start to get into human birth, we get a very less intelligent human birth. So the more intelligent that you are, that means you've reached that much higher. And now you may not be going any higher. If you're not going any higher, what's going to happen? Time to go lower. What happens when you can't go any higher? You start again. So that's why it is very important that we take Krishna consciousness very seriously and try to escape this cycle of birth and old age and disease, and not wait कि वो 4 लाख क्यों नहीं है, पता नहीं अभी मेरी 4 ही हुई है, अभी 3 लाख और 99,000 और 94 बाकी हैं. कुछ पता नहीं कि कब पूरी हो जाए. The more intelligent you are, the more chances that this is it. That's why this Krishna consciousness movement attracts more intelligent people. less intelligent, they come to our program, nothing makes sense to them. No matter how much you invite them again, they won't come back because it's not making sense. It's just going too much higher. They are into that kind of mentality that just give us money. मात पिता तुम मेरे जब तक नोट धरो नहीं तो मैं जाऊंगा शिव के द्वारे और नहीं तो जाऊंगा माता के द्वारे जल्दी जेब ढीली करो ओम जय चिट्टे नोट हरे. You open one of those temples and you see the Hindus line up. You will not be able to handle the line. Everybody will be coming. Yes, yes. एक बार किसी को शनि की 7.5 चढ़ गई. You understand? शनि की 7.5. तो पंडित जी के पास गए कि पंडित जी क्या करूं, शनि की 7.5 चढ़ गई. कुछ नहीं बेटा, कोई चिंता की बात नहीं है, कल सुबह को आना, तेरी पूजा करा दे, 501 रुपए ले आना. पंडित जी परेशानी ये 501 रुपए तो है नहीं. कोई बात नहीं, 251 ले आना. उतना भी नहीं है, चल 101 ले आना. बात 11 रुपए पे आ गई. अब वो कह रहा 1.25 रुपए भी नहीं है. तो फिर रहने दे, फिर शनि भी तेरा क्या बिगाड़ लेगा. जब कुछ है ही नहीं. अब तो शनि भी तेरा कुछ नहीं कर सकता. क्या कर लेगा. ही नहीं. So the more we have, the more responsibility, the more there is to worry about. The less we have, the less the worry. So we have now reached that intelligent class and we better take it seriously. ठीक है? Thank you. Any other question? Yes.
Lord Krishna says, Arthati Jnani Jabardashava,
Yes.
that Gita verse. So people who want money, they also need to come to Krishna. Why is ISKCON? If you highlight that point, you will get a lot more attendance, right?
Yes. See, we are not against money. We are not against people coming to Krishna for money. We are not against people coming to ISKCON for money. उन्हीं के लोगों के तो दान देने से ISKCON चलता है.
No, my point is from a preaching perspective.
Yeah.
When we
लेकिन क्या है कि what we preach is we preach higher than that कर्म कांड. कर्म कांड लोग ऑलरेडी जानते हैं, उसका प्रचार करने की हमें जरूरत नहीं है. उसके लिए हमारे मंदिर खुले हैं. जिसको जो कुछ भी कर्म कांड करना है आके हमारे मंदिर में करे. Anybody who wants anything, any material gain is welcome to come to any of our temples in the whole world. We're not stopping nobody. We are open to even partnering with them. That you want to do something, you want to do a new venture, we can partner with you.
No, what I'm trying to say, Prabhuji, is
Yeah.
you establish that people go after money, right?
Yeah.
If ISKCON is not against that, when somebody comes first, we say Maya, after, go back to Godhead and all that. From a preaching perspective, would it be smarter to start with whatever you need, whatever you want, come to Krishna, add Krishna to your life? Would that be a smarter preaching principle is all I'm asking.
So should we start preaching इस जग के सब संकट नोट ही दूर करे?
Not that way, but
Then
Krishna is the answer to all your problems,
yes, but what are your problems? What are your problems? Prabhuji, right now I can't see very much with these glasses on. Prabhuji, right now I don't have as much money in my pocket as I would like to have. These are all small problems, temporary problems. Your bigger problem is, like we were discussing, that each and every one of us is walking towards death, एक अंधे कुएं में, in a dark well. Wouldn't you rather be walking into a room full of light rather than a dark well? So, Krishna consciousness, Krishna Suryasam, Maya Andhikar. Jaha Krishna, wahan nahi Maya Adhikar. So, if you come to Krishna, then you're going towards light. If you go to Maya, Maya means इस जग के सब संकट नोट ही दूर करें. Everything that, every problem I have, money can solve it. That is Maya. So you go towards that, then you're going towards darkness. So instead of sending people towards darkness, Srila Prabhupada wanted to send people towards light. All Hindu temples are doing the same thing, sending people towards darkness. Anybody preaching? Any Hindu temple that you are not this body, you are the spirit soul, and try to get out of the cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease? Any Hindu temple doing that? We are the only ones. We are not a Hindu temple, we are a preaching mission. We preach the message of the Bhagavad Gita. The message is not coming from me. The message is not coming from Srila Prabhupada, it's directly coming from Krishna. What is Krishna saying in the Bhagavad Gita? Krishna is explaining in the Bhagavad Gita, Dehino asmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. This here is your body that you're thinking of yourself. And Nanan Chandanti Shastrani Nanandati Pavaka. That is the position of your soul, which will never die. The body will certainly die. And then Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Manmana Manmad Bhakto Madhyaji Mam Namasko. He tells about himself. Aham Sarvasya Prabhu, Matta Sarva Pravartate. Everything comes from me. I am the summum bonum of this whole material and spiritual world. So it is not what is ISKCON preaching. ISKCON is preaching what the Bhagavad Gita is preaching. We are not preaching our own philosophy. We're not preaching the philosophy of Srila Prabhupada. We're not preaching the philosophy of our acharyas. Because all of this is in the end coming from the Bhagavad Gita. So we are preaching what Krishna wanted the human beings to learn. That's why he spoke the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita was not spoken just for Arjuna. It was spoken for us. That's what we understand. The Bhagavad Gita is for us, all of us. After 5,000 years, this message is still fresh, still new, still relevant, completely. So we're not trying to self-promote. We are trying to Krishna promote. We're not trying to promote. We're not trying to preach self-consciousness. We're trying to preach Krishna consciousness. Again, if, as you quoted the verse, Arti, Artharti, Jigyasu, and Jnani, four kinds of people, Krishna says, come to me. And what else? What else he also says? He welcomes all four. So do we. We welcome all four too. But Krishna also says, Jnani, I like the best. What is that Jnani? That Jnani is coming to Krishna, understanding that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I should surrender to Krishna. Jivar Swarupa Krishna Nitya Das. That person is dearest to me. That doesn't mean that we discourage others to come to Krishna. We don't. If you are dukhi, if you are distressed, you come to Krishna, we welcome you. You are artharti, you want money, you want to come to Krishna, we welcome you. You are curious to find out about Krishna or find out about material life or spiritual life or anything, we welcome you. If you are Jnani and you coming to Krishna, to surrender to Krishna, or to learn more about Krishna, we welcome you. Does that answer your question?
Sort of, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of how do you attract more of the population, to come to the standard one.
Yeah.
Now, Jnani, you get to the Jnani stage, that's a PhD. So, but not everybody would get to that stage, or they don't even know when you first come to the movement. Yeah, this is, I don't need to go to Goddess Durga to, plead for money, and you know what I mean, the classic Hindu philosophy.
You know, if you have milk and you mix a little bit of water in it, it is still milk. If you have milk and you mix too much water in it, it becomes water. So we are trying to have that milk remain milk,
No, that's
or
Srila
even
Prabhupada.
make it more condensed.
Srila Prabhupada did that, the purest of the pure form, of course.
So when we newly came to Krishna consciousness, all these kind of questions came from our own relatives, and so many highly qualified, educated, and well-to-do people. Why not this? Why not that? Why not this? Why not that? Why not work for hospitals? Why not work for the environment? Why not work for this and why not work for that? So one of the questions our Guru Maharaj gave at that time, that there are so many people doing so much other welfare work and paropkar. But how many people are teaching about soul? So we are teaching about soul. That doesn't mean we are saying hospitals are wrong, charity is wrong, giving people food to eat is wrong. We're not saying all of that. But there are so many other. You go to the university here, Srila Prabhupada used the example of one of the New York area university. How many courses are there? So, this university is teaching over 1,000 courses. And Srila Prabhupada right away asked, how many courses on soul? So, there are so many things already going on. If we want to be so popular ourselves, we can promote everything. Every other a good thing or so-called nonsense thing we can promote and become so popular and have people coming through our doors that we cannot even count. Or we can preach the pure message as it is. We try to preach the pure message as it is, coming from Krishna, coming through our Acharya system, and giving to people who would buy it. Srila Prabhupada said that if you have a diamond shop, don't expect a lineup. you sell diamonds, you will not get a lineup. And he wanted us to sell diamonds. He didn't want us to become Walmart. That everything is there under one roof. What do you want? Come on in. We're selling diamonds. So if there is less people, it's okay, but more qualified. But at the same time, all of our programs, all of our temples are open to everybody. Somebody wants to come as a Aarti, somebody wants to come as Artharti, somebody wants to come as out of curiosity. We welcome.
Thank you.
Anybody else have a question? Okay, thank you very much. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. So today we're going to do a little bit of a family photo session. Those of you who are interested can come forward and take a little family picture. Yeah. After you announce that after.
Thank you. A big round of applause to. Thank you very much. Really. Thank you again. So now we'll have kids recitation, sloka recitation for about 5 minutes. So these are the students from Saturday school too. So we have Saturday school here while preaching is going on, and Saturday school runs in that office.
Oh, so in the education center.
Yeah. The kids come forward. Yeah.
यो मां पश्यन्ति सर्वत्र यो मां पश्यन्ति सर्वत्र सर्वे च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति. For one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, for I am never lost, nor is he ever lost in me.
यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं सा च मे न प्रणश्यति. Translation. For one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost and he is never lost to me.
यो मां पश्यन्ति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति. One who remembers me one who sees me everywhere in everything, nor he is lost to me, nor I lost to him.
यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति. For one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost, nor is he ever to me.
यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं मयि
सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न pranashyati. Translation: for one who sees everything, for one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost, nor are they ever lost to me.
Hari Bol.
Yo ma pashyati sarvatra sarvame mai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami na sacha ne ma pranashyami. The one who sees me everywhere and everything in me is never, though I never am lost, nor he is lost to me.
यो मां पश्यन्ति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यन्ति स च मे प्रणश्यामि स च मे न pranashyati. Translation: for one who sees me everywhere and sees me in everything, I am not lost, nor is he lost to me.
Everyone did? Okay, thank you again. Normally, we read Srila Prabhupada's quote for the week, entire week. So, if anyone has ready? So, okay. So, as I was mentioning in the beginning, that is Janmashtami, we have upcoming very big event at Conference. So, for this Janmashtami festival, our Bensalem Bhakti Ruksha is setting up a dosa stall. As usual, every year we do that. So for this, there are a lot of services are there, like preparing dosa batter, vada batter, and many other services, making aloo curry and sambar and many other. So we need help there. So if you are interested in being a part of the service team, so please contact Ashok Prabhu, and Saujanya Mata is not here, but you can contact her also. She's the main person. Contact Ashok Prabhu. Okay. Thank you. So while so we are praying, as Prabhuji mentioned, that you can have individual photos, family with Prabhuji. So you can come over here and then we can take a photo. Thank you. Mahaprasade Govinde, Nama Brahmane Vaishnave, Kalpa Punyavatam Rajan, Vishwaso Naiva Jayate, Sharira Vidyaja, Janendriya Taheka, Jiva File Vishaya Sagare, Aramati Jivati, Subhamai Sudurmati, Take Yatakatina Samsare, Krishna Barodayamoy, Kuriba Rajivajay, Prasada Nadilobai, Seyanamrita Pao, Radha Krishna Gunagao, Remera Kochaitanitai, Jainimai Jainitai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radha Krishna Mahaprasadam ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you.
First picture we would like to have with the children of the Saturday school.
Children, please come.
All the children of the Saturday school.
Okay, quick. Stand behind Prabhu.
And everybody else under 18. Everybody under 18.